What's up, ninjas? What is going on? Hope all you beautiful ninjas out there are having a fantastic sneaky Saturday. Yeah. I've had a little bit of a late start, as a lot of you ninjas know. We've had nothing but rain. Just a little bit of more rain, Nick, but just a little bit of more rain. This rain just won't stop. They're calling for a lot more rain next week. How can a ninja try to make a profit and make some money and out here cutting these grass, slinging and slicing and dicing if it's gonna be a non-stop type of a week again? What is up with this side of the country? This whole, it's just rain. I will be working in Surprising Sunday, surprise! And as I'm out here mowing these yards, and I'm gonna try to get some footage for you ninjas, yeah, there's something that came to my mind, and I thought about it. I'm like, okay, we're a bit of a crisis here worldwide. We've got this whole coronavirus going around, and there's something that I've been trying to teach to you ninjas. That's right, ninjas, that's right. Sensei Nick has been trying to teach you, and I'm talking all you young ninjas who are just coming into the game. A lot of you older ninjas who've been in this game as long as I have or longer, either are doing this or maybe you don't feel like the need, or I've talked to a lot of you in the past and you've been like, Nick, I'd love to do what you're doing, but I can't. All my clients are so stubborn and they're just stuck in their own way. Well, you know what? Here's a good chance to switch things up. So as a lot of you ninjas know, I am a payment at the time of service company, which means I expect a payment at the time of service. The only time that you can't really do that is on commercials such as the one that I am at right now. Those types of accounts, they require you to go through the whole month, invoice them, and pay you. I have transitioned a huge percentage of my accounts onto a payment at the time of service with a card on file. And I've been talking to a lot of you ninjas for the last couple of years, and a lot of you have transitioned into that. Heck, I've even got Jazzy transitioning into that. That's right, ninjas. Even Jazzy's like, but Nick, I'm like, don't give me that, but Nick, just do it. And he's like, okay, and he does it. So now he's getting to that point where a lot of his clients are switching to that, but especially new accounts, he's already presenting that ASAP. But here's the thing. You ready? I've been talking to a lot of you ninjas before, and a lot of you said, you know, I wish I could do that. All my accounts, I've got, checks. They pay by checks. They make me work for the whole month, and then I, send them an invoice, and then they mail me a check. They're just stuck in those ways. Yada, 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 yada. And look, that may be the case with you. That is fine if it is, but here's an opportunity with this whole virus thing for you to present this one more time. And this is gonna be a beneficial thing for them and for you, of course. Not only will it make things easier for both parties as far as payment wise, but it'll also keep you guys safe, because right now what we're dealing with, you really want to try to stay away from people as much as possible. Do not get into big crowds, and wash your hands, sanitize your hands, do whatever you got to do. Some of you are worried about sanitizing your hands, but you really need to sanitize your mouth. But anyway, besides the point, what I'm trying to tell you is present it to them, text them, call them, email them, whatever the heck it is that you do, the type of communication that you do with your customers. Say, hey, let's do a card on file so we don't have to take that risk of passing something along to one another on checks. It's easier for both of you. Both parties stay safe, but at the same time, you don't have to chase your money. Look, the last thing I want to do is work for, except your commercials, cut for a whole month, go into the second month, then I got to invoice, then I got to wait till the check gets there. Sometimes the customers are busy themselves. They got lives, they got kids, they got jobs, whatever. And, it takes time to get your money. Look, I'm not in the chasing my money business. I'm in the lawn care business. I want to get paid as soon as I provide that service. A lot of my customers who do pay by check, only a few do not, but most of them pay monthly, so that is cool. And I have a lot of people who do card on file that pay for the whole month. Now, I've got a lot of customers who pay me for the whole year up front, which is really nice. But at the end of the day, ninjas, as I'm saying, this is the way to go. This is the way. Everybody's going card on file, and so should you. Heck, Mama Ninja's going on card on file. The other day, I was just sitting in the living room, minding my own business. I was watching a little bit of TV, and I was like, I'm feeling a little bit of thirsty. So I say, hey, Mama. And she peeks around the corner. She's like, yes, Sensei. I said, hey, can you give me a drink? She's like, got that card on file? Really? The whole point, ninjas, is don't chase your money. You're not in this business to chase your money. And for a lot of you new people who are coming into this business, this will be a stress thing that is going to be one less thing to have to worry about or stress about. It's convenient for you. It's convenient for the customer who's already wanting your service, of course. And now with the whole virus that we have going around, it's going to keep both parties safe. So think about it. get cards on file as much as you can. And for those customers that you have not been able to transition into that because they're so stuck in their old ways, this is something not to present and say, hey, with the situation that we got going on, let me get you card on file. There you go. Whoop-a-cha! We're at the church, Ninjas. We are at the church, and guess what? I'm not gonna be obviously able to finish this whole thing today. And I know there's parts of the day tomorrow that I'm not gonna be able to come by and mow because they have service. But one of the things I can do is I'm gonna try to get all the stuff around the building, the little islands. I'll leave the front and the feel for later, but I will take care of the back. Why? Because that's a lot less things to do for me tomorrow. So I will get some footage here before we lose daylight, because it's gonna get dark on me pretty quick, and I hope you guys enjoy a little bit of mowing. But listen, before we get started, I really want you to think about what I was saying earlier, okay? Get your money, get people on card on file as much as you can. Some of you who already have it, great. Some of you who have customers who've been really, you know, kind of like iffy about that, now is the time to do it, especially because of what we're going through. And, you know, like I said earlier, it'll be beneficial and easy for both parties, but at the same time, you're also trying to be safe with all this crap that's going around and all these viruses, okay? This container, I know, change the subject, right? Should be all the way over here. I can't even get by here. So that means I got to take the mower all the way around the building and go to the other side. Not a big deal, but I hope that's not a norm. I don't know why they did that. Maybe there's a reason for it. But anyway, that is what I would recommend for you. And so you're probably wondering, Banick, don't give me that Banick. Pay attention. What do we do if they pay me up front for the whole month, and if, let's say it's a weekly yard, and I can't get to it because one week there's nothing but rain, which is really what I'm battling with right now. What do we do? What do we do? Well, there's nothing you can do. If you can't get there because of rain, you just can't get there. That's it. But now you're probably wondering, but Nick, but they already paid me, Nick. They already paid me. Of course they did. It's not gonna go to waste. It's simple. Just skip that week, go on to the next week. Don't worry about trying to do no refunds. Don't worry about none of that, okay? What you need to do is basically just credit that one cut into the following month. And this is only for the customers who pay monthly, of course. For the customers who pay weekly, you're just gonna lose out on that week, right? Because it's raining, there's nothing you can do. But for those who pay monthly, you just credit them for the following month. No big deal, no big deal. So let's say you have a $50 yard, right? It's 200 bucks a month, for, you know, 4 cuts weekly. Next month, if you have 4 cuts, charge them $150. Just an example. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. Listen, before we get started, because I will end this video with this mowing, and like I said, I hope you guys enjoy a little bit. I'll try to put you on a tripod, because I know I've been getting a lot of shots up close, but I think you guys also enjoy a little bit from the distance. So here's the thing. I don't know everything. I've been saying this now in several of my videos, and I don't. Never claimed to be the mastermind of it all. But I've been in the game for a little while that I know enough that I can share my wisdom, and hopefully teach you ninjas, so you don't have to go through the struggles that I did when I started up my lawn care company. I went through a lot of crap. I didn't know about YouTube. I don't even know if YouTube back then existed as far as the lawn care deal. And if it did, I sure as heck didn't know about it. I discovered it a couple years already into it, and you know, I already pretty much went through all the crap that I did and all the struggles. So it is what it is. But I'm sharing this with you. I want to help you learn from my mistakes so you don't have to go through all that hassle and all that mess. I will try to share as much wisdom and knowledge as I know. If there's a topic that you guys want me to cover, please let me know. You know, and like I said, if I know, I will tell you. If I don't know, I'll just say I don't know. You know, like here's a good example. I was telling you about in the last video about the Ferris, where why is there a hole in the middle, and then you look down and there's the fuel gauge. Well, somebody pointed out, I thought this was a brilliant, I never thought about it. But Nick, I like the fuel gauge down there because it covers it from the sun, because the fuel gauges on the side over a course of time, they fade, they leak, or they, and a lot of them have a lot of problems with leaking, and that's because the sun is constantly beating on it all day, every day. And so the fuel gauge being down there is covered away from the sun. I'm sure it still gets hot, of course, from the engine and the heat normally, but it's covered. Guys, that makes perfect sense. I had no freaking idea. That makes perfect sense. So that's just one example where I'm learning from you as much as you may be learning from me. I'm learning from you. I don't know. Look, I'm not even the biggest company there is out there. Never claimed to be. I don't know everything. I don't even want to be the biggest company out there. There's people out there that are taking care of acres and acres and do a lot of landscaping. And I mean, they are raking in the dough. Got a lot of overhead. They maybe have 10, 20 employees. Good for them. That's awesome. I mean, for real. But you know what? They must have figured things out. And I know I can sit here. Am I sitting? No, I'm standing. I can stand here in front of you and tell you that they have struggled with a lot of things that you might be coming up and struggling with, or you're going to encounter it. Things that I've struggled with, and they're probably struggling with things that I haven't even encountered yet because they are on that next level. So look, whole point of my videos here is not to show you all I got this, I got that, I'm the baddest company around, I've got the best equipment, I've got the best yards, I got the best clients, I got it made. No. I'm here to share my journey and to just share my knowledge of some of the things that I have learned in the course of my time in this business, in this industry. Okay, that's it. I don't know everything. Never claimed to be. Not the biggest. Never claimed to be. I is who I is. Call me what you want. What was that song that Eminem used to say? I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper and news every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam. Anyway, I gotta go. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for tuning in for another video. I hope that's helped you. Cards on file. It's the way to go. It's the way, the next level to this business. Don't chase your money, ninjas. Chase customers, chase yards. Don't chase your money.
Reasons why I need to hold on to everything. I don't know what to say now. I need to hold on to